And today's review is for ages 13 and up, and we have mafex Storm from the X-Men, number 177, huh? They've come a long way. Yeah, the box looks real nice, really like it. Very nice. And this is Storm. Look at this right here, this beauty right here. Look at this Storm. Wow, look at that. She's a nice looking character over here. And Storm, I know, is not the most popular X-Men of all. I think in my list is the least favorite X-Men. That's my least favorite X-Men of all. And yeah, but she's the most powerful one probably, right? So she also comes with the head sculpts. This is the neutral face. Pretty good. It has a blue wash. I would have preferred maybe white hair, like how she usually is in the cartoons. But this gives it more volume, I believe, because I guess plain white is gonna make it look like they didn't even care for it or paint it, like the HasLab Storm that they did. But yeah, this one has a lot of detail in the head, so that's why they probably chosen the blue wash. Yeah, but they could have done a black wash or something. I don't know. I guess they tried it. I don't know. Maybe it didn't come out that good. But yeah, Storm is a hard person to capture in action figure form. So yeah, that's a challenge. We got a lot of white hands. So her I guess relaxed hands and her thunder, like she's about to use a thunder effect. Fisted, more thunder effects, more sprayed out hands, and I guess, yeah, a lot of open hands. So yeah, I would have preferred that they would have added brown hands, at least an alternate hand, because they have so many open hands. Why can't they just put in the brown hands? I know they're trying to go for the comic version, but you know, they've watched the animated series. They could have added those brown hands. And this is a little authentication thing. And you have her effects over here with the thunder. So translucent or see-through, clear. Nice looking, a lot of detail there. And she also has close range thunder effects, just in case she needs those zaps. Like Wolverine real quick, calm him down. And she comes with a stand. And they're getting good at hiding these stands. I didn't even notice it again. It's behind the... I was about to say, like, damn, why didn't we get stands with this character? She barely came with anything, but yeah, she does come with a clear stand, because she does do a lot of flying poses. So yeah, she is hard to get, like, right. So this is like how she should have looked like white hair and black streaks, but I guess it didn't translate well in the action figure. And also she has a lot of black highlights, but that's very, like, more of a comic interpretation. So in person she'll have a white suit, but in shadows she'll have that black wash. So it's very hard to really get this character like down right. So, or either you have a whole bunch of black wash or a whole bunch of white. So I guess they're trying to make it as accurate as possible. This is how she will look like in, like, if you've seen her in costume in person, right? So they use different shades of white. They use like a pearl white on her thigh-high boots. It's not a mistake over here. It's not a boot cut. That is as high as her boot goes, just like in the animated series. And then the rest of her body is like white. So ceramic white with a pearl white. So that's a nice touch. I like her gauntlets. Looks real nice. Way better than the Marvel Legends version of it. And this is a very nice cloth material. So it's not gonna rip on you like mine did on my Marvel Legends. As soon as I posed it around a little bit and I touched it by mistake and it ripped. It's like, wow, a small tear. It's like if they made it out of paper. But yeah, this, even though it has a blue wash, it doesn't really like take away from the figure. Like I know in the X-Men cartoon, her hair matched her suit, and she's not an older person either. She's just her hair is white, maybe from all the thunder that she keeps summoning. Like all those thunderstorms just shocked and going through her body and made her a white hair. So yeah, she looks absolutely amazing. Like I would highly recommend it. I would not skip out on this because this is the best storm we've gotten so far, and mafex keeps doing a good job on it. And yeah, it's the thing is that you're never gonna get the perfect storm like the animated series. I think the closest animated series version of Storm was that Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulse with all the little black shadings, but it's either that or a plain white suit. So, and the quality on that figure was terrible. Like the legs were gummy. You can't even stand her up. The gauntlets, you could see the little strings coming out of it, the silk or whatever they use. But this one is very well done, well hidden. It's not like you don't see imperfections on it. Her belt is it's a floating piece, so you could adjust it. The X-Men logo is very nice, very solid, and the shoulder pads can move around as well. And I do not have any issues with my shoulder pads, so I don't know, maybe some people that got an early release, especially those people that the influencers that they get the review copies, those are the ones that get the most defected figures. So don't go by what they say. I got my Storm and she does not have any issues. So yeah, I just got her from Ami Ami. Looks real nice. I really like it. She has nice curves. Her feet are small, so I wouldn't recommend standing her up because she has small feet and her head is very heavy. So her hair may throw her off the shelf. So I will have her in a flight pose. So it wouldn't matter to me. And the Hasbro Pose Storm, I also had it in a flight pose, so I wasn't standing her vanilla pose. So just in case you're one of those collectors that just puts it straight up, it's gonna probably tip over, right? So yeah, I really like this Storm. What I would have liked is maybe the hair would have been a little bit whiter, but you know what? After you have it in hand, it's not a really big deal. It's like you could see that she has like a nice wash to it. And her hands, I would have liked it to have brown hands. But I know that a lot of you are gonna probably comment, oh, this is the comic version of Storm. Yeah, and I get it, but alternate hands wouldn't have killed them, right? Brown hands would have been nice. And that's about it. I would have not liked the black wash because they probably would have ruined it. I really like this the way she is. And her cloth cape or her wings are very nicely made, nicely tailored. Not like the Hasbro Pulse one where you, as soon as you look at it, it will rip. So yeah, this is a higher quality figure. I give it 8.5 out of 10. It's not a perfect storm, but I really like it anyway. It's like the best you're gonna get at the moment. Maybe down the line, someone would actually make her a better version of it. Maybe Mezco will do one, or maybe, I don't know, maybe as Figure Arts. When the movies comes out with the X-Men characters, hopefully they keep her costume the same way. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10 is not perfect, but it is the best we've got. Because again, Storm is very hard to make into action figure form because she has very different changing costume, like as she walks or if she's in a shadow. So yeah, and her hands, yeah, I think they could have done a little bit better. 8.5 out of 10. Like the mafex need to work on their female figures a little bit better, because I know that they did a good Psylocke. So I know they have a talent over there for women. They did a good Huntress. I didn't buy that one, but I've seen her in videos. They did her highly detailed, so they could do the work when they want to do the work. And hopefully we also get our, like, a Rogue, a Jubilee, and Beast. And they need to hurry up with these characters because they're taking their time. Those X-Force characters that they did before, like, why are you guys like slowing, like doing these characters? You already did a whole bunch of Wolverines, Cyclops again, and another Deadpool that looks like a prototype. I mean, come on, why do you even bother making these side characters that rarely nobody's gonna buy? Maybe the completists will buy it, but not the main collectors, right? So just stick to the main seven, right? So we're missing Jubilee, we're missing Beast, we're missing Rogue, and hopefully they'll do a Rogue next. Because mafex, we're getting old over here, and the pace that you guys are going with these X-Men is very, very slow. And we need a complete set already. Like, come on. And they're really like beating around the bush. They're doing little side projects. Like, no, just stick to the 7 that we need. And that's it. So, yeah. And the next character we're gonna get on the mafex line that I'm like kind of looking forward to, but not really, is Magneto, which is coming, I guess, I think this month. And maybe also the Nightwing, but I'm not really excited for that one. I know a lot of people are, but not me. But yeah, I did pre-order Nightwing and Magneto. So yeah, hopefully Mafex picks up the line, like picks up the pace with the X-Men, so we could complete a set. And we need that Rogue ASAP. Like we're already getting old, Mafex. You better hurry it up. Seriously. I don't want to wait 5 years to get a complete set of X-Men, you know? So yeah, that concludes my review for Storm. It is a good pickup. I highly recommend it. It's an 8.5 out of 10. I know it's not as high as review as the others, like a Gambit or a Cyclops, but it is a high, like, quality figure, and I highly recommend it. I really like it. So 8.5 out of 10.